Live from Los Angeles. Welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. We are here with Detroit born and raised rising star, Miss Angela Lewis. Hi.
You look so gorgeous. That
Thank
yellow
you.
is popping.
Thank you.
And we love watching you on Snowfall.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about your journey. I mean, from Michigan to La La Land, and now on FX.
Yeah, so I went to University of Michigan. I got my bachelor's of fine arts and acting, and then I moved to New York, and I was in New York for a long time doing a lot of theater. And I've been here in LA for 4 years, and I booked Snowfall 2 years ago.
Wow.
So tell us about the show for people that have never seen the show.
Yeah, so we're in season 2, right? And season 1 is 1983 LA, and season 2 is 1984 LA. And it's all about how cocaine came to LA and then turned into crack. So it's a gritty, intense drug drama. But we start before crack happens, and then it's really a lesson, and a hindsight is 2020 kind of exercise in how it came to be and how it has affected the communities. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your role. It's a very challenging role that you play.
Oh, Aunt Louie, yeah.
Hashtag Aunt Louie.
That's right. Aunt Louie is Franklin's wildcat aunt. Franklin is the lead character, and she's got hands, which means she can fight really, really well, like really well.
Exceptionally well.
Yeah. But she's a tough cookie with a really soft inside. And she's really just trying to take advantage of this opportunity that her nephew has to kind of come up in the world, to open some doors for herself. She wants to live in the world, experience the world, and be everything that she knows herself to be. And doors have been slammed in her face, throughout her life. She's been always told no. And so this is her opportunity to kind of make something of herself.
Right. So what do you think about crack and that, drug addiction? What do you feel like? I mean, I know you're not an expert in that, but just being in the conversation around it, like, what do you feel like some of the answers are for that?
Well, obviously, crack is bad. Drugs are bad, and that always sounds kind of corny and cliche when you say it like that. But it is the truth. They're bad. Just stay away, But from doing this show and the crack epidemic, and now in 2018 with the opioid health crisis, what I just really want everyone to understand: addiction is addiction, and no person or community of people should be treated any differently. When crack came out, it was those people are crack addicts, they did that to themselves, throw them in the jails, lock them away. And now it's, with a different community of people, it's a health crisis. We have to take care of them. What's wrong with the world? We have to solve this crisis. And it is the same thing. And we shouldn't treat any community of people any worse or any better than the other.
So true.
Such a powerful point. I often have conversations, and one of the things I've discovered, Erin and I have done some work in the addiction field, and one of the things you realize is that at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be happy.
That's right.
And there are some paths that work and some paths that don't work, and drugs just happens to be one of those paths that does not work.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Yeah, and people, you can be rich, poor, black, white, anything in between, and other, and still fall into that. And so we really have to learn how to find other ways to find happiness, and to learn to love ourselves and each other.
What have you done that for you, to find happiness and to love yourself?
Yeah, meditation is key for me. I think, we live in a crazy world, and even just in my own career, it gets crazy, and it's a whirlwind, and everybody is trying to get something from something and something from you. And so the more you can take time to just reflect on who you really are, the truth of yourself, and how you're connected to everyone, everything, and this entire universe that is so vast, and how do you find your specialness, it's really important to just take a moment and just be in silence and be connected.
Are there any teachers or authors or folks that inspire you or have taught you sort of how to do that, reminded you to do that?
Yeah, I go to Agape, where Reverend Michael Beckwith leads.
Yeah, we love him.
And yeah, he inspires me for sure. Deepak Chopra, Oprah Winfrey, definitely. Yeah, those are some of my main.
So beautiful.
So what's next for you?
What's next? That's always an interesting question. I don't know. I'm just open to big, wonderful things coming my way. I try to stay flexible. I try to stay positive, and just knowing that what is right for me is here, and it's just a matter of me being in the right place to receive it.
It's also on
that.
FX. You can watch it on FX.
Well, we're so inspired, and you have this beautiful, beautiful energy
Absolutely.
carrying through.
Thank
And knowing,
you.
big shout out to Agape, to Michael Beckwith,
Yes.
knowing that there is a divine right action, and that is, drugs never get to the right action, but knowing that there is nothing separate from us, no criminal separate. This is all of our spiritual disease as a culture, and so knowing that we're all in this together, and so wherever we can educate, enlighten, and reach out with compassion is always the right action. So thank you so much for everything
Thank
you're doing.
you.
Yep. Stay tuned, you
Thank
guys. We'll
you.
be right back.